Okay, welcome to our post-draft episode. Let's go, RJ. How you feeling?
That's how I'm feeling, baby.
I'm feeling a little quack, 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 quack.
Actually, ours is probably more like.
You're right. Yeah, it's that kind of bulldog. The one with all the
Yeah.
facial deformities and just pushed in
The
noses.
flattest face in the world.
They
Just
can't fucking breathe. It's just torture to be them.
Yeah, just living is torture.
Well, those bulldogs are gonna smother other people because you guys had an insane draft.
That was crazy, Ian.
Holy
The draft
shit!
overall was pretty insane.
Well, I think we should just go in chronological order, starting with what happened last week,
Yes.
and then we'll get into the draft last here.
Yeah, I think it's best to wrap it up with the
Well,
big story.
little build up.
Yeah.
I got my board of picks, and I did what I did last year. Like I highlighted the ones that I liked, really liked, neutral, didn't like, and what.
Yeah, there was a couple whats in there.
There weren't that many.
One particular team in my mind.
Right, I had two in the first round. You guys can mull over who that is for the rest of the episode here. But 3 years of trade school down, RJ. Let's go. Ooh. 1 year closer to becoming an electrician. I've said it so many times. I'm starting to hate it.
That's almost as bad as my Merce badge reel for work.
Yeah.
It's like, yep, I'm a Merce. A man Merce.
I'm a Merce. I should have got some water before I started.
Dr. Pepper. Sponsor us.
Let's see here. So, big news, big news, big Pirates news. You love to see it. Pirates give out their first $100 million contract to Brian Reynolds. 8 years, $106.75 million. Let's go. No opt-out.
Come into some money recently or something?
I think he just sold. He sold something. I can't remember what it was, but this has been building for a while, and they said they were going to start spending this year, and god damn it, they are.
They're backing it up.
Yep. Modified no trade clause, no opt-out, like I said. I'm not sure what the trade clause is. Doesn't really matter. I don't really care. So you get one, I get one in consecutive weeks.
There you go. That's
Dude,
awesome. I saw you freaking out on Twitter. I was like, well, I know what we're going to be starting with.
Absolutely. What a freaking bargain, too. Let's see here. It's like average of $13 million, but it'll be $10 million first year, $12 million second year, then $14 million, then $15 million for the next 4 years, and then a club option in 31 for $20 million. So,
Ian, you single-handedly turned my Twitter into Pirates Twitter for about an hour. After that happened, it was like liked by Ian DiCarlo, retweeted by Ian DiCarlo, related to Ian DiCarlo.
I was at lunch for school. That was on Tuesday, and I saw it happen, and I was like, "No way!" I could not believe it. Pirates were one of the 4 teams to not give out a $100 million contract until now. The White Sox, Royals, and A's are now the three teams left.
Oh, the
that
A's,
are cheap as fuck.
Man. The A's.
Yeah, and the A's are going to be giving out a big contract anytime soon with the stadium being built.
No. They might not even do it until years into being Las Vegas.
Oh God, yeah, they're going to have to wait a while.
You
See if they stick in Las Vegas.
Team and not spend big. Like that's just even though
got to take the gamble.
Mark Davis already
exactly.
does it.
Well, yeah, I think they already had. I think Las Vegas wanted football. I don't know if they really want baseball.
Dude, they're like such a. You see the Vegas Knights games? They're such a hockey town. I think it was huge that the Knights got in there first. They love it.
Right. Yeah, that's true. They did. It's good that they did well too, right off the bat.
Yeah, and I think they got a lot of residual Penguins fans too because of drafting or getting Fleury right away.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. And fuck Noah Syndergaard. The Pirates shit on him, but they still lost the goddamn game. I was mad.
Oh no!
They lost 8-7, but they put all 7 of those runs up on Syndergaard.
Well, there you go. At least you got that on him.
Yep.
They did nothing.
That was like the 7th game they would have won in a row. So I wasn't too frustrated over that.
Yeah.
They're the first team to 20 wins in the National League after blowing out the Nationals 16-1.
Nationals are so bad now.
Mm-hmm. Dude, this feels too real. It looks too real. I love it.
Maybe a miracle run. Who knows?
God damn it. Here, talk about hockey a little bit. I need some goddamn water. My mouth is killing me.
Well, the Leafs finally won a playoff series, so that's first. That was like, I watched that game last night, and I was kind of rooting against the Leafs, but kind of not. Where I was like, I wanted them. It's always nice when a team just finally gets over the hump, and that place just erupted. Seeing what I forget what they call it, Maple Leaf area or town. It's Jurassic Park for the Raptors. And just everyone losing their mind. That was great. Golden Knights finish out their series. My future with the Golden Knights continues on. I was getting a little worried about that one. Not really, but they looked great. I'm happy about that. And then the Oilers finally closing it out last night. That was great. Great to see them moving on. Like two teams who kind of been like the Oilers have made it past the first round, and then you had the Leafs on the other side. With two perennial talents, and maybe seeing them meet in the final would be insane. That'd be great. My Rangers tied it back up. We're going to Game 6, and then tonight we've got 2 Game 7s, and these Game 7s tonight are going to be. I'm going to be locked in for both of these tonight, because if the Bruins lose this series after being up like 3-1, I think they were. I got to go back and see. So if the Bruins lose this shit. Bruins were up 3-1, and if they lose this, it's probably worse than when the Flyers came back from down 3-0. Because of how good this team was. Oh.
So what I missed, did you go over the Leafs winning their first playoff series finally?
I did. I started
in
that.
a long time.
And also, comparing it to the Oilers, they've gotten past the first round, but, have floundered early, and it looked like they were going to, and they came back and also closed out the series last night with the Leafs. And I just, the thought of them possibly going and meeting in the Stanley Cup final is great. Ooh. And John Tavares also, he ended the 22-year playoff series losing streak in New York for the Islanders, and then he just did it last night for the Leafs. It was 19 years without getting past the first series, so
he's a slump buster.
Man, yes, he is. He's damn good. And that team is so loaded, and I don't get how they wouldn't win. So, and I kind of want Boston to lose tonight, but a Leafs Bruins series and the Bruins losing to the Leafs, I think would hurt even more than losing to the Panthers this round.
That's crazy. That's interesting.
And then the last Game 7 we got 2 more Game 7s. Kraken and Avalanche tonight. That's going to be a good game. Kraken are showing up. If you've seen any of the clips from, the games in Seattle, it is electric in there. I think the NBA needs to get a team in there right away. Those people are just clamoring for more sports.
I think they'll be happy to welcome back the Sonics, the Supersonics. I mean, that's what it would have to be, right?
Oh yeah, it couldn't be. You couldn't name it anything else, I don't think.
It just wouldn't work.
And then I've got my other future. My Knights moved on. I talked about that, but my other future, the Rangers. My Rangers force a Game 7, and I'm going to be highly tuned into that game tomorrow night. I cannot wait. The playoffs have been great. It's been so much fun. I'm ready to be even more locked in for round 2.
So 3 Game 7s in 2 days.
Yep, 2 tonight, 1 tomorrow. And one of them's going to double overtime. One of them's going all the way.
I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to tune in tonight.
Definitely, at least for that Bruins series. That Bruins series is crazy. It's insane. That game the other night was so much fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely gonna have to tune in. Okay. Anything else for NHL?
I wanted to add into MLB too that game in Mexico City last night was crazy. The over-under I texted you about was 15.5, and it went over in like 5 innings. It was crazy. It was just 11 home runs. Is crazy.
Yeah. They had no, it was more than that, wasn't it?
I saw somewhere that I think Shane texted me it was 11 home runs last night, but the total tonight is 20.5 for that game.
That's insane. So it's like what, an extra 1,500 feet above like cores?
Yeah. And just think, do you remember that game, the Chiefs Rams game many years ago? It was like 54-56, something like that.
Oh yeah.
That game was supposed to be played in Mexico City, but they played in Los Angeles because like the field was fucked up. Imagine if that game was in Mexico City. They would have been throwing bombs to Tyreek Hill.
Wow.
And it would have just been, the game probably would have been like 100-92.
That would have been sick. Okay. Thank God everything kind of got settled like before the draft happened.
Yeah.
So like, Rodgers got his trade. Lamar Jackson just got his deal.
Yep.
I think this is way more realistic. I think once Hurts' contract came out, it was bound to be almost exactly the same.
Dude, Joe Burrow is going to get fucking paid. He's going to get a lot of money.
I don't I could see it being in this range. I don't know if it would be much more than that.
We'll see. I don't know when they have a lot of time to do it before this season, but I think there's a possibility they do it next season as well.
Lamar Jackson did get to $1 million a week.
Nice. I mean, that's good. I wonder how they split it up for him though. Where like, did they do Howie magic where somehow it doesn't count against the cap at all until when it starts to, the cap will probably be like so much more.
I think technically he's higher paid and everything, and I think it might go against the cap a little bit more.
Okay, I wonder. I think
than Jalen Hurts.
They had to have given him like hey, this is what we're doing in the draft, for him to also do that before the draft too, because they made some moves that were good for him as well.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, they didn't get fucked over, but I'm glad I got the prediction right. So
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Let's just get into it. I'm really excited to talk about the draft. First off, first round, way too fucking long.
This is ridiculous. This is taking way too fucking long. What the fuck? Get the pick in, Panthers. Jesus.
There should be no reason for that to take 3.5 hours for 30 picks, 31 picks.
They just do it so Mel Kiper can talk for 5 minutes in between each pick about each draft and who might get drafted, and it's so long. Like, I don't know why the draft doesn't start with Roger Goodell saying the Panthers are on the clock. Here's the pick, because they know what the pick is. No one's going to be, unless there's a trade. That's the only reason it shouldn't go right away.
Right. No one needs 10 minutes to make this first round pick. No one does.
Definitely not the first overall. No one's using
fax machines anymore. No one's doing that bullshit. It gets done in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think the further into the first round, it gets a little tougher. I think first round pick, you definitely don't need 10 minutes. I guess depending on trades and stuff, I think the 10 minutes is warranted. But the first round pick, you should be right away. You should have it ready to go.
Mm.
Or the trade announced if you're trading.
Yeah. So I think we'll go over most notable players that we like.
Yeah, just from our notes I saw, it's like we got most of the players in there.
Well, I have my my draft board here. I typed it all out.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? Let's share the screen here.
All right.
Let's see if you can see that.
I see it. This is good. I like this.
All right. Sweet. I have all.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I have all of these down here.
There's a surprise one to me already. Wow.
I got round 2. I got round 3.
Round 3.
And that's where it stops.
Oh, I was going to say, please tell me you didn't do round 4.
I did not. I tried to do round 4, but I had to do so much on Saturday that I couldn't keep up with it.
No. That would have been
They had, 5 minutes in between each pick from the 4th round on.
Yeah.
So. But yeah. I don't know. I think this is a good pick for Carolina. I thought Stroud was their guy.
I feel like you were really shocked with it, but everything I was hearing that it was Bryce Young and that was final.
Damn it! No! Fuck.
Yeah, but I also, right before the round started, I saw that clip of Stroud going around that said, I ain't a test taker.
Yeah,
I'm here to play football.
I'm not a test taker, so I play football for me. But at the end of the day, man, I don't got nothing to prove to nobody, so I'm not going to sit here and explain how I process football. The people who are making the picks know what I can do. So that's all that matters to me. There's a whole bunch of people who know how to coach better, know how to play quarterback better, know how to do everything on social media, but a man in the arena, that's what's tough, is stepping in the arena 10 toes. So, and I'm going to stand on that. And I know what I can do. I know I can process well. I know if I'm not the smartest quarterback in this draft, I know I'm one of the smartest quarterbacks in the NFL when I step in there tomorrow. So I have that confidence in myself, and I don't think you can play at Ohio State and not be smart. So I don't got nothing to prove to nobody, man. At the end of the day, if you don't trust and believe in me, all I can tell you is watch this.
What's your interaction?
I was like, this is why he's not going to number 1 overall.
It was not a good clip. It was a very bad clip for him.
So, yeah, Stroud is stupid, but I think he is still good.
Yes.
And then here's where it starts getting crazy already.
This is with the number 2 pick.
Did not expect this from the Texans at all.
I'm interested why you're neutral on it, because I love it.
You love it?
I love it. I think.
Well,
I think a while ago, I crowned Bryce Young as the guy from this draft, but I really think it's C.J. Stroud after that Georgia game. He tore apart that defense, and he wasn't very mobile in a lot of his other games, and he used his feet that game, and it was hey, this is crazy when you do this. You kind of shred the best defense in the league. So
the reason why I'm neutral on it is because it really is just for the same reason that I just really didn't expect them to pick. I just liked Bryce Young as a better fit in that offense.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
This one is fucking insane.
I love this. I love the other one because of this combination as well.
Yep.
I think they really go hand in hand for me.
I do like this because they get their guy anyway. Houston trades, or the Cardinals trade the number 3 pick to Houston. Arizona gets number 12, number 33, the 24 first-round pick, and a 24 third-round pick.
Mm-hmm. And this was crazy to me because even on the broadcast, usually they know stuff. This one seemed to actually, shock them. Oh, my God, I can't believe I had no inkling that Houston was going to do this. Yep. And I think it's great because they get their leader on both sides of the ball. Their presumable leader for the future.
Yeah, this is a good move for the Texans, absolutely. I thought they would take Will Anderson at number 2 if they didn't get Bryce Young. Yeah. But now they get C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson. So, love it. Huge move from Houston.
Huge move, man. That's crazy.
Really
I still
cannot
can't
say
believe they did it.
yeah, I really can't say anything about that. There's no, that's just good for them. That's just completely good for them.
You know what it also shows me is like a change of culture there too. Like I feel like the old Texans regime wouldn't do something like that. Like be aggressive and go get it. Like go get what you want.
Yeah. So the Colts took Richardson. It was a possibility. It was mocked all over the place, but it was still a little bit shocking, and I like it.
It just still doesn't seem right to me. Like I don't see him. The Colts quarterback should always be an aging white guy who is like kind of on the end of his career, who's not really good but kind of good, or Jacoby Brissett. That's who the Colts quarterback should be. Anthony Richardson, it's going to take a while. I just don't, and just with the style they've played with following the run game, I guess that fits with him. Like they're just going to run the Ravens offense basically.
Yeah. So who's their quarterback now? Who's on the roster? I can't remember who it was.
Oh
let's just look it up here.
I don't even
Colts
know.
QB. Gardner Minshew. That's who it was.
Jeez. Okay.
Yep. So Richardson will have a chance to battle for the starting role with Gardner Minshew.
They're just gonna try and run the Eagles or Ravens offense basically, which I think it will be good and protect him a little bit to get him to slowly learn to get better accuracy. Basically, I didn't say that so elegantly, but you got what I meant.
No, it seems kind of clunky today, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, Legion of Boom is back. Legion of Boom is back. Legion of Boom is back. Great fucking pick for the Seahawks. Him and who was it? Woodley in the secondary back there.
Yes, that's scary. They needed that too. Their offense was clicking last year. The defense was kind of lacking. So I think it's That's probably
Seattle had a great draft.
They did. They really did. I loved Seattle's draft. Smart.
Yeah, very smart. This was pretty shocking. Lions to the Cardinals. Arizona gets number 6. Detroit gets number 12 and number 34.
This was very odd.
And then the pick is to Paris Johnson.
And
there
that's
were
the guy
reports that night that were saying that he would go a little bit higher than people were expecting.
That they would just stay at 3 maybe and pick him there. Or
no. There was just rumors that Paris Johnson would go higher than people were expecting.
Yeah.
No one knew where.
This is the guy that Kyler pretty much said he wanted. So there you go. They did it for him. So maybe this will stop his little temper tantrum over there that he seems to be having constantly for some reason.
Oh well, let's stop talking about Kyler Murray. I thought the Raiders pick here was a little odd.
Yeah.
Taking an injured rusher at a stacked spot. I can't remember what they said was wrong with him. I think his knee was fucked up or something a little bit.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
His whole thing was weird because I had seen him, mocked all over the board. I'd seen him real early at like 2 or 3. I'd seen him real late, so we'll see what he's... I don't know much about him, to be honest.
I mean, it'll be good with Max Crosby now, and
yes, that's true.
I think that the defense might actually be scary, but I think they could have gone other ways. That I don't know. It was just a weird pick. I don't think I really like it too much.
Yeah, it seems like they just really liked them.
Yep, out of Texas Tech. Yeah, I did see him, like you said, mocked all over the place. So
okay.
This one's
weird to me.
Fucking take Bijan! What? Thank God. That means the Patriots won't take him. Thank God. Holy shit.
It didn't make sense.
What the fuck? Okay, did you see?
Hated it.
So
hated it.
I'm neutral on it, but unless they're gonna have Bijan throwing as well, what are they doing?
They literally had They drafted a guy in like the 5th round last year who ran for 1,000 yards from BYU for Tyler Algier. Why? What do you need this for? Your receiving options are, you have decent with Kyle Pitts and Drake London, but who's fucking throwing them the ball? Like, I don't know if Desmond Ritter's going to be it. I don't think he is. So this is weird.
Yeah, Bijan to the Falcons. Did you see the Georgia player beforehand? I think I retweeted it. I'll put in the video.
Shut up! Hold on! Shut up! Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter. Come on, you Asian. Ching chong.
No, I didn't see that.
I was like, what the hell? He fucking recorded himself saying it, and then he posted it.
That's dumb.
That was funny. The announcing for the picks beforehand. Oh my god. Dude.
Number 30 broke me, who was up there for us, and that thing they did. The dude perfect.
Well, let's. Oh,
fucking coin. I didn't even know what. I was listening, I still didn't know what the coin was.
What in the hell was that? It was just some ploy for NFL Sunday Ticket. And I was like, what? Come on. Just let Donna pick.
Yeah.
She
Seriously.
was like, you could see it on her face. She was like, this is so stupid.
She was like, what the fuck is this? She's like, my sons are going to make fun of me on the podcast for this.
I hated that. Dude, that made me almost like not want to buy a Sunday Ticket. I think I might, but
as much as I hate him, the first round should just be Roger Goodell the whole time. Just the first round. The second, third round, you can fuck around.
Yep.
Bring really whoever the fuck you want up there.
It's nice that they're, I don't know, he's kind of accepting the booze instead of trying to, like, look all weird or, you know,
look all
dejected about it.
He also brings some, like, sympathetical person up with him, too. Like, they start booing him, and he's like, this guy almost died in war for us.
Right,
Welcome
they were
him.
like, this guy's a Vietnam War vet.
Yeah. He was a prisoner of war for 50 years. He just got back. And you booed him. And the people there would have no shame in booing him.
Right. So this one, I don't know. I really don't think the Eagles had to trade up for this.
I didn't understand the trading up one pick. I don't know.
Bears got the number 10 and a 2024 fourth rounder, which, you know, is not really nothing to give up.
No.
But I don't think the Bears were going to go Jalen Carter anyway.
No, there was a couple of like one pick trades that was like, what? Like maybe the Bears were like, hey, if you don't trade up, we are going to pick him, but if you do and give us like another pick, I don't know. It seemed weird.
Right, they just kind of bluffed him into trading up.
But I couldn't believe he fell to us here. I was actually listening to someone describe a scenario where he fell to the Bears at 9. And I was like, oh, that'd be great for the Bears. Not even thinking the possibility that he could fall to us at 9. And this is great. I thought, you know, I had an inkling of thought last year of like, how he's just going to start picking, you know, people from the national championship winner every year. And he just did that again this year. And I couldn't be happier.
The true Philly Bulldogs. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I really hope it does work out for him. You saw the emotion on his face on Thursday night.
Yeah, he was very emotional.
God, yeah.
And I think here is the perfect place for him too, because he has someone he knows. He has so many teammates that he knows, and then also there's a strong veteran presence on that defensive with Brandon Graham and Fletch and everyone like that. Like
there is, yeah. I think they'll keep him in line.
Yeah, all those character flaws, maybe they'll be able to maybe grind out of him and make him great.
Absolutely.
Ideally.
This.
You were pissed about this one.
The fucking Bears took Darnell Wright, of course. God damn it.
Bears do take Darnell Wright.
God damn it. I was really mad. Of course, it was a possibility. I even said last week that there were reports of Darnell Wright going to the Bears. So, kind of expected, but I still said, fuck.
I didn't know, like, him off the top of my head, and then they showed the highlights and stuff, and I was like, I remember this guy. This guy's big as fuck.
Dude,
like, he looks a whole foot taller than the entire line, and he's quick.
He's such a good tackle. It's insane. Oh. He'll help right away.
Protect their guy. Smart pick.
Yep, very smart pick. This one didn't make sense at the time, and I hated it. I didn't like this one at all. Peter Skoronski to the Titans. It makes way more sense now.
Yeah, after the second
round.
But
at that point, I was like, what the fuck are they doing?
It was weird. It was definitely a weird pick. Because I would have thought, like, hey, you got a couple guys here now. I thought maybe that was going to be Will Levis. And it makes a lot of sense now, like you said.
It does, yeah.
This pick one should be red. This one's red to me. What the fuck?
What? Jahmyr Gibbs to the Lions at 12. What?
What the fuck?
Well, I don't know what the hell the Lions are doing. I do really like Jahmyr Gibbs, though, so that's why I didn't give it a red. But it was almost a red because I was like, it doesn't make any sense. You could have gotten him. You could have traded back into the first round at the end of the round and still got him. He would have been available.
It makes more sense after they traded DeAndre Swift because drafting this guy, I'm like, well, they already have DeAndre Swift, and this guy is just the same thing.
Right, and they signed David Montgomery.
Yeah. So we did to the Lions what we did to the Titans last year, where we took their guy who's good now and let them draft a guy that they hope is going to be as good as them.
Yep.
So
hopefully, I mean, I like the Lions team. You know,
it is,
we both do, I think.
Imagine having Lucas Van Ness on one side and fucking Aiden Hutchinson on the other side of your defensive line.
Dude, that would be insane. Even like Kalijah Cansey. I don't know. I have fucking literally anyone. Mozzie Smith there at the bottom. Brian Breesy. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I would have even been okay with them starting the wide receiver run there over Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah. Since Williams is suspended for the first 6 games.
Yeah, I thought that was very possible. Like, hey, he's gone. Let's get someone. Fuck it. And then we just have more talent.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson. I mean, dude, go ahead. And literally anything. Yeah. This one kind of weirded me out. This one does make sense. 2 years in a row that the Packers have gone defense in the first round. They went Quay Walker last year.
Yeah, I was hoping they were going to just shove it right in Rodgers' face and draft a wide receiver. I would have been crying laughing if they did that. and they didn't.
I thought they would definitely go Quentin Johnston or a tight end for Jordan Love. Well, they did go 2 tight ends later in the draft.
They did.
I was a little bit early.
Yeah. Defense really does. It really gets you a lot of places. So I don't ever mind people bolstering up the defense.
Oh, it does. It really does get you a lot of places, especially when you can trade back as the Patriots and let the Steelers go ahead and just draft an offensive tackle.
God damn it! They traded the fucking pick to number 17. Shit. Fuck.
This was a great pick for the Steelers. Broderick Jones from Georgia.
Another guy that protects Kenny. Hopefully maybe help Najee get more than 1 yard because he really struggled there for a while last year. That O-line was not good.
Yeah, he was my second. Yeah, he was my second tackle behind Darnell Wright.
I think a lot of people, because of mock drafts, thought this was going to be Joey Porter Jr., who they still got anyway. But
yeah, I cannot believe they got both.
I think this is smarter. I think this is smarter to take the risk
100%.
losing Joey Porter.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%. Jets picked Will McDonald. This was classic Jets pick, right?
Yeah, it looked good.
Just,
he looked good. I watched highlights.
Mm-hmm.
He looks
I
fast.
said, yeah, nice speed on the edge for the Jets. Can drop back into coverage.
Yeah. I thought this was another one where I was like, oh, we got Aaron Rodgers now. Let's draft another wide receiver. I was really caught up in the wide receiver Aaron Rodgers thing in this draft, to be honest. So,
yeah,
there was that. But
they could have. That was.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I didn't really see Will McDonald's name mentioned too much in mock drafts, I don't think.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't either. This guy I don't know much about either, but
no, second cornerback off the board, Emmanuel Forbes out of Mississippi State.
I heard about him.
Yeah, I got to get John's input, but I think that's a great pick for him.
Yeah,
I heard they were going to go Branch. I heard they could have gone maybe another wide receiver there, but
you see a lot of other NFC East teams bolstering up their secondary now.
Yeah, seriously. They'll be able to stop. They got to be able to stop fucking AJ Brown.
Yeah, at least one of the wide receivers.
Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I forgot that Christian Gonzalez was on the board at this point.
All right, Patriots pick. I'm so nervous. Patriots pick. Christian Gonzalez! Oh! Oh, oh my God!
So when they went up there,
well.
I was freaking out, and I was like, "Oh, who are they gonna pick?" I took a video of my reaction, and I was shocked. I completely forgot he was still on the board. What a steal! At this point of the draft, it was the steal of the draft at 17. I don't know if you could really say that's a steal.
Yeah.
But a top 10 player at number 17 is insane. And someone that I never even thought that the Patriots could get, which is why I never even mentioned it.
I was over here going, please be Quentin Johnson, please be Quentin Johnson, please be Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, I would have jumped out that hotel window. I'll tell you what. This was a great pick. Fucking love it. Let's go.
You guys had a good draft.
Great draft. Great draft.
You got a couple. I mean, if you can probably classify that as a steal. I think you got one or two more that I think are steals, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Definitely one that I know in the next round. But Lions fucking up again. I really do think that the Patriots took Gonzalez right out from under them. I think that would have been their choice there at 18.
Yeah. Do you think is this the guy that didn't even start, or was that Lucas Van Ness?
I don't know. You said that before, and I didn't know who you were talking about before. I think it was Lucas Van Ness. But Jack Campbell. What?
Yeah, very weird picks. Both of them. Very odd.
Bad first round for the Lions. Ugh.
Again, I take all these ones that I really don't like with a grain of salt now. I don't know how to judge them compared to other ones where I'm like, maybe they just saw something in this guy no one else saw and he ends up being great. But right now, it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. A linebacker and a running back. Eesh.
Yeah.
And no one expected them to go that route.
Especially in the order they were drafted. Like I feel like it would even make more sense if they were drafted flopped. Like Jameer, you got Jameer
right,
Gibbs
linebacker first and then running back. Yeah. But yeah, Jack Campbell. I don't know. Good football name, I guess. That's about as much as I can say.
Pretty much.
Who the hell knows? This one, great pick. It's almost like a little Aaron Donald.
Yep, that's what everyone was saying. This is Aaron Donald 2.0.
Yep, Kalijah Kancey from Pittsburgh.
They got a lot.
Great.
They got a lot to do, man. But when I look at that roster, like they are old on the offense, fairly young on the defense, but whew,
They are.
It's tough.
All right, and here starts. I cannot believe that this is the only prediction that I got right. I think
the line for wide receivers in the first round was 3.5, and you get to imagine having that, and you get to 20, and none have been drafted, and then all of a sudden it's just bang, bang, bang. All right, cash it. What a ride that would have been,
dude! Fucking 4 receivers in a row here. That's insane.
Crazy.
Smith and Jiba to the Seahawks. The Seahawks' second great pick in this fucking in the first round here. Quentin Johnston to the Chargers. Yeah, it's like I said. He's going to be a good replacement for Lockett when he moves on.
Yeah, and I think Quentin Johnston might be an upgrade from Mike Williams, maybe a healthier Mike Williams.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully. But like I said, I like this pick for the Chargers, and I'm glad that he didn't go to the Patriots.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works out for him. So even though the 2 wide receivers went right there, the Ravens still got their guy, I think.
Yep.
Zay Flowers.
This is great. I think this is part of the reason why Lamar was going to come back. They're finally, literally, they have everything everywhere else. It's really the only thing they lack in their roster. They've got great talent. I mean, you could put anyone in the backfield and they'd be great. Plus, you have Lamar. You have a great offensive line. Your defense is stacked. It fucks up sometimes.
I heard someone say this is going to make Bateman even better now.
I would think, yeah, Bateman's probably a good, just slot guy. You can have these guys, him and Odell. I guess Odell's probably more of a slot guy. But it's still, yeah. It takes some pressure off of him. And it's going to take some pressure off Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews, I think, is going to have a huge year if Zay Flowers and OBJ are the threats that I think they can be.
Yep, I 100% agree. I'm kind of neutral on the last wide receiver here. Jordan Addison went to the Vikings.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah. Scary. I mean, he's fine, but I felt like they could have. I mean, I really don't know what holes the Vikings team has. Maybe they just, I don't know, maybe don't win so many one-score games.
You want to know
blow
what
them
their
out
flaw
more?
is? It's probably Kirk Cousins, from being brutally honest. Their defense isn't horrible. It's fairly solid.
Yep.
They got weapons all over. It's one thing.
So I guess this kind of offsets the loss of
Thielen.
Yeah, Thielen.
Yeah, he's basically just Adam Thielen, but not white.
Yeah, Jordan Addison, like a lot of these players, I think, just looked kind of slow at the combine.
Yeah.
Or during his testing this spring. Jaguars trade back to the Giants. Giants get a great pick here. I love this pick. Well, I don't have it as a love on here, but I do love it. Deontay Banks, cornerback from Maryland.
It's a smart pick. It's definitely a smart pick. I think their defense is already strong, and you just bolster it up even more where it probably lacked.
Right. Giants had a good draft too.
They added more depth. Honestly, their secondary wasn't that bad, but they got hurt for a while, so you're just adding depth there.
Yep, and they added center and freaking Jalen Hyatt. I saw what you say. What'd you say here?
I said I love it anywhere else, but because it's the Giants, I hate it. Seemed scary until he got drafted to the Giants. Yeah.
That was good.
It's just, I don't know. Some reason it doesn't feel like it'll play out well there.
Who knows? Maybe it'll be the next OBJ.
Maybe. That would suck.
This pick is fucking scary.
Yeah, it is.
Or he could just completely ignore Dalton Kincaid like he does Dalton Knox and just throw it down the field. Just throw it up to Davis and Diggs all the time.
I thought maybe they'd go. I don't know if I can't remember if they went running back later, but I feel like that was a huge need for them was running back. Probably, yeah. I guess this is better than getting a running back. It's pretty scary.
Well,
Like, you just have
they said
another person you can block for later.
they said that they're going to run Dalton Kincaid in the fullback position.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Isn't that's going to be crazy?
That's scary.
Yeah, it is. Cowboys draft Mozzie Smith. I didn't really like this pick too much. Didn't really have too many notes on these guys going forward. But
let me see if I'm gonna text Nate to ask for his input. I'll see if he answers.
Gotcha. Mozzie Smith. Yeah, good player out of Michigan. But again,
you know, I thought the Cowboys suck. I have another piece later on their draft. But yeah, this was Jerry. This is about as close as we could get to Jerry dying on stage. He just had.
Well, they had to. He did look kind of decrepit in all those videos that I saw in there.
Like he probably did have a stroke while he was writing the name down, because I could see if he messed his handwriting a little bit, he was probably trying to write Nolan Smith, and he fucked up and wrote Maisie instead. So he's in a hospital right now. We just haven't heard it yet.
Jesus Christ. Anton Harrison, good pick out of Oklahoma for the Jaguars, just to replace the who was it?
I don't know.
Their offensive tackle that signed with the Chiefs.
I don't pay attention to the Jaguars. I
think it was Jawan Taylor or something like that. But yeah, good replacement pick.
I think that's smart. I am so high on the Jaguars this year, Ian. I'm telling you this now. I am really high on Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, really? Okay.
I might put him in for MVP just as a flyer. I don't know why. I think they're going to have Calvin Ridley. They're going to have year 2 of Doug Peterson has a track record of being a pretty good year. Super Bowl year.
We'll see how it works out.
To be honest.
I like this pick from the Bengals. Seems like a high ceiling pick. Miles Murphy. They get another defensive end.
Yeah.
Brian Breesy. The Saints are getting some youth on that D-line.
They need it. The Saints, another team that their roster doesn't look great right now. Offense isn't bad, I guess.
Yeah. I saw Breesy going pretty high, like almost in top 10 in a lot of mock drafts, so I think this is good value for him here.
Yeah. I keep forgetting they have Derek Carr.
Yeah, not
Jameis.
Not Jameis Winston, yeah.
No. And then
Nolan Smith.
A guy who was
another Bulldog.
He was projected to go a lot higher too in many mocks. So I love this strategy. I love just drafting Georgia. Shane asked me, he's like, so when are you going to change your college team to Georgia since it's just your feeder program? And I was like, we'll see. I mean, they don't have the toughest schedule next year, but I love this. I love the fact of how we talk about the quarterbacks and receivers. They already have that rapport. Imagine having a defense coming in that already knows each other so well. That's just so much. They can communicate without just looking at each other. They don't even need to say words. And I love it. I love it, Ian.
Fucking love it. Let's go. Yeah, great pick for him. Last pick of the first round, Kansas City drafts Felix and Udike Uzuma.
I don't know nothing about him.
Yeah, he's from Kansas City, so just got to feel good for him in that regard.
Okay, I was worried about you for a second. I was like, does Ian know that Kansas City isn't in Kansas?
What?
Never mind.
Okay, we're not going to go over every single pick here.
I think
just
there's some notable ones in here.
Yeah. I heard that the Steelers were asking for a king's ransom to move out of this spot. That's what I think Mel Kiper said on ESPN.
Damn.
They did not want to move from here, and they got their guy.
This is an awesome story.
Have you seen the GIF after they get Osama bin Laden? He's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And then the rest of the room goes, ah!
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This is a great pick. I feel like it was destined to happen. It was never going to be anyone but the Steelers, even if he went in like round 7 somehow. I think he was going to be a Steeler.
Yep, without a doubt. The Steelers' bloodline's running hot.
Yes, it is, baby.
Will Levis, Cardinals traded this pick to the Titans for a number 41, number 72, and 24 third.
You're neutral on this. I love this. And it is completely contradictory to everything I said, but everything I was saying was someone is going to pick Will Levis in the top 5, and he's going to be overvalued, and they're going to regret it. I think getting him in the second round, for some reason in my brain, it seems like a steal to me now. Of like you can wait, you can build him up a little bit. He doesn't need to start right away. And he's got a good coach in Vrabel, like a good organization. Yep. And I love it that much better than like going to one of these organizations in disarray. So
right.
And I don't know, maybe you feel different. I felt so good for him when he finally got drafted. When he had quotes before the draft of like, I don't want to be sitting there the entire with a camera in my face.
Dude,
and he just looked so disgruntled, and then he was so happy the next
day. Who cares?
I don't know. It got to me. It got to me. It was a sappy thing. I don't know. I was just happy for him.
I don't feel bad for him at all. He got to sit there with his hot-ass girlfriend.
That was a huge story as well. That was a very big story.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he was with his mom and his sister for the most of the night, and then this gorgeous woman in a red dress shows up, and we were like, what the hell?
Speaking of family, what about the kid who like tackled Lucas Van Ness when he got drafted, and the dad like ripped him off of him?
I didn't see that.
Oh, it was insane. This dude like jumped on him, and the dad was like,
"Get the fuck off of him!"
Yes.
So I think that, like I said, the Skronsky pick makes more sense now. But still, if they didn't go Skronsky, I don't think I would have liked this. But
it makes a lot more sense with the Skronsky. Sorry, my vision went blurry for a second, to be honest.
Ooh. Okay. The Lions drafted tight end. What are the Lions doing? I don't get this at all. And then the Raiders go and draft a tight end, 2 back-to-back. Why did you get rid of the old one picks?
I don't know.
T.J. Hawkinson with the Lions. Dude, Sam Laporta is T.J. Hawkinson. He's the same exact player. Michael Mayer is a less dynamic tight end than Darren Waller. I don't get it.
It was very weird. It didn't make sense to me.
Nope. Fucking Jonathan Mingo drafted by the Panthers. Fuck you.
You were upset about that one.
Yeah, a little bit upset. Green Bay, the Packers get their tight end here, Luke Musgrave. He's a big boy, 6'6".
I don't get that either. They have a solid tight end.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Tanyan.
Yes, I had him on my fantasy team.
He's not even that good. So
yeah, I guess he's really not. He didn't do very well for me, so never mind.
The Colts go Julius Brents. I was wondering who Brents would go to. Great replacement for Gilmore.
Yep.
Finally,
the Colts.
What's that?
I said I'm very interested in the Colts this year. I don't think they'll be great, but I think Anthony Richardson is going to do some fuck shit that's going to be just enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, I think it'll be really fun to watch if he's really
He's going to have press all the
really
button moments.
Lions finally do something good here, and it is very, very good. They draft Brian Branch.
It was a great pick. Great pick. They needed help on that defense. That defense was honestly what kept them in games that they shouldn't have been in. They get like in a bad way. Like they just kept getting scored on when they were scoring so much.
Absolutely. Patriots with another steal. Keon White projected to go in the first round. They get him here at 46.
All right. I think I saw this pick split on Twitter, but it came out kind of early. If it is him, this might be scary. All right, Sebastian Vollmer coming out announcing the pick. Come on. 46 pick. The Patriots select. Keon White. It is Keon White. All right. Beefing up that defense. Okay. I like this. I like it.
That's pretty good.
Dude, Kuiper said he was a tight end at Old Dominion. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, Keon White's really, really good.
Have him catch a couple touchdowns.
That would be nice. But we get a true edge rusher. Matt Judon and Josh Uche are really more linebackers than they are rushers.
It makes that defense scary. It's already pretty scary as it is.
It does. I didn't know who the hell this was at first. Cody Mock out of North Dakota State. But it's the dude that had like the really like kind of like typical nice headshot like when you come into college. And now he has this super long hair and he's missing his 2 front teeth.
No, I didn't know. We're getting into the territory where I'm knowing less and less people.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of just skimming through here.
That's a funny visual.
It is. I'll put in the picture in the.
I was so upset that we traded back from this pick because I like pulled it back up and I was watching, and then it was like we traded, and I was like, oh man, I gotta wait again. But then I was very happy with the results from that trade for our picks.
Where at?
In round 3. Yeah, in round 3.
Oh, okay.
Because we traded back from 31. But I loved getting this tackle from Alabama and then going another Bulldog with Keely Ringo. He got torched by Ohio State, but hey, fuck it. I think we might just move him to safety and just use his speed.
Hey, we're still in round 2.
I know. I didn't know anyone else there. Like, I mean, I knew him.
I'm going through it, RJ.
All right, I got ahead of myself. I'm sorry. I was just so excited. I don't know. I'm just so excited about all the Georgia Bulldogs we have.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. I'm going to hate that very soon. Cam Smith to the Dolphins. Great pick. Felt like his name was brought up a lot post-Super Bowl. Not so much since. Great shutdown corner. Rashee Rice to the Chiefs. This pissed me off a little bit. Another 6'2" wide receiver that God damn it.
He'll probably be fast as fuck.
Probably.
He probably didn't run fast in the combine, but he'll probably run like a 4.2 on the field somehow.
I thought this was funny when DJ Turner's name was announced. The guy said G-Day Turner.
I don't understand as a man who lives with a 2-letter first name or goes by a 2-letter first name. So many people mess that up more than longer names.
Really, it's kind of insane.
Get the letters right. It's just 2 letters, man. You just gotta remember which 2, and usually the second one's always the same. It's always J.
You're right. It is always almost J.
I had a lunch lady from kindergarten to 5th grade call me JR for all 6 years. And even as a young man, or a young child, I was like, how do you not get it right, lady? I've been here for 6 years.
You know, she just did it to piss you off. Or she did it once and you didn't correct her, so she just kept with it.
Oh, man.
Let's see here. Brenton Strange to the Jaguars. Two back-to-back Penn State picks here. Brenton Strange, and then Juice Scruggs.
A lot of Penn State guys got drafted that I don't know. Maybe I just didn't pay attention as much this year. I was like, wow, we got a lot of people getting drafted pretty high.
Yeah. This pissed me the fuck. Dude, the Broncos drafted Marvin Mims. God damn it, Trey Judy, you stupid motherfuckers. Trey Judy. Trey Judy, if you're going to do this, Trey Judy. Ugh.
We're going to finish recording, and we're going to get like a Jerry Judy traded to the Patriots. That's what's going to happen, or tomorrow.
That's
going to happen.
That's
tomorrow.
going to be the news, the news of this week that doesn't get in the podcast. The start of the third round was hilarious. I don't know who came up and announced the pick, but he was like, "I'm off a few Bud Lights."
That's very it.
You guys
I wonder
got
if Bud Light was happy about that or pissed about it.
I mean, if their name is mentioned at all, it seems like they're happy about it.
Yeah. I fucked these picks up anyway when I ran on my tangent.
How do you like these guys? I know you said you didn't know much about Tyler Steen, but he's still from Alabama.
I don't know much about him, but he's big. I like having more depth with, our line is getting kind of older with some guys. So I'm always good having more depth, and we develop these linemen very well. And then Sidney Brown, I love that. That was awesome. I forgot about him too. He was similar to your Christian Gonzalez.
Right,
me.
yeah, he is such a good safety.
And it's great. I love that. I was very happy with this pick.
So this is where I started running out of notes. As you can see here, I just put for Drew Sanders, white. And then the next pick after that was Hendon Hooker. Hendon Hooker goes to the Lions.
I'm neutral about this one.
I think he has to start right away in 24 for this to be a good pick.
So not this season, but next season?
Right. Well, he'll be ready for the season, but he's probably not going to start.
Yeah,
I mean, he's going to miss his training camp. He's going to miss all the mini camps. Yeah. There's just no way he'll be able to start this year.
It just seemed weird to me because never watching games was I like, oh, Jared Goff's a problem, or he cost them any games. So I don't know.
I think he only has 1 year left on his contract.
Okay, so I guess that's better than you don't have to repay him. All right, I didn't know that information. That makes more sense now.
I mean,
you can pay everyone else and just go off Hooker's very cheap deal right now.
They're very similar quarterbacks, honestly.
They are.
I don't think they'll have to do much in terms of getting ready to change over to Hooker.
It's just I'm not sure how Hendon Hooker will do outside of that Tennessee Volunteers offense because at Virginia Tech he wasn't anything, and then he came into that Josh Heupel offense and blew it up. So I don't know if it's a system thing or not.
Maybe they know the system. Maybe they like what they have, and
that's my only thing. That's all.
Maybe they're comfortable with it.
They do have kind of high-flying offense, so he can fit very well.
Dude.
I've talked myself into liking it.
Houston is loading up. They go with Tank Dell here. Tank Dell was a great pick. I'm surprised he lasted until the third round.
I just love when a guy's name is Tank.
Tank. Well, I think his real name is Nathaniel or something.
It'd be really upsetting if he was 5'9". He better be 6'3".
No, he's yeah, dude.
Oh, I wanted him to be like a DK Metcalf type, just
5'8", 165.
No, you can't be Tank and 5'8".
Yes, you can.
The only tank you can be at 5'8" is the fucking We Play tanks.
The Kendra Miller to the Saints. Good pick. Good compliment to Kamara. I'm shocked that Jalen Hyatt went 73 in the third round here.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably thought maybe first round. I know I said maybe the Eagles at 30, so.
I saw a lot of mocks that said the Giants were going to take him in the first round.
Yeah.
So
it's great for them.
insane value.
Yeah, yeah, very insane value, and their wide receiver core was like nothing last year, so they needed someone.
And of course, right after fucking Jalen Hyatt went, Cedric Tillman went.
Fuck! Cleveland takes Cedric Tillman. God damn it!
And I love Cedric Tillman. God damn it.
He was good.
Fuck, dude.
He probably would have been, because he was the one that was hurt, right?
Yeah.
He probably would have been the number one if he wasn't hurt all year. Like, he probably would have been as hype as Jalen Hyatt, maybe even more.
Yeah, he's like 6'3", nice outside target.
Yes.
He's really, really good.
Josh Downs. I'm sorry, didn't mean to jump ahead, but that
That's
for the
okay.
Colts with Anthony Richardson, that guy is good. He was great at North Carolina with freaking what's his name, Drake May. So like him and Anthony Richardson, I really like that. I think
that's going to be scary.
Too.
Yeah, and they have they have another guy from Cincinnati who is a rookie last year. I can't remember his name, but they'll do.
Oh,
I think he'll do well with Richardson.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of his name now. He was like a solid. Oh, he was like a solid fantasy wide receiver too, like a wide receiver too.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The Patriots, they get their Senior Bowler here, and this is an extreme Belichick pick. Marte Mapu, Marte Parte, baby, let's go. Can finally say Marte Parte again.
So when he's playing well, it's a Marte party, and then if he's playing like shit, it's Marte Mapupu.
You're playing like Mapupu. At first, you got to see my reaction to this pick. I was like,
all right, Patriots get Marte Mapu. Sacramento State? Big linebacker. All right. I haven't heard of him, but so far it's been going so well.
who? Sacramento State?
Yeah,
what?
seriously.
I did record myself, so I'll put the reactions in. Let's see here. There's not really too
Like
much.
your comment for the Carolina pick.
Oh yeah, starting to get to the point of no notes for everyone.
And you have a whole bunch of notes for everyone after this.
But they're like stupid, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yak guy beefing up that line. So I really don't like this.
Good.
This pick just did not make any sense. You're drafting Tyjae Spears.
Have you? Well, have
What's
you
that?
heard the rumors that the Eagles might get Derrick Henry for some reason? Well, I guess that's probably not happening now with DeAndre Swift, but that was a rumor before the draft.
That was not real. That was not real.
I saw it from people. I never thought it was gonna happen.
I saw it on Twitter.
Well, I saw it from a couple
I
different
saw it on
things. I
Twitter
was
too,
like, oh, okay.
and I knew it was not real.
I didn't think it was going to be.
So I think Spears doesn't have an ACL or something.
Oh, that's not good.
It was
kinda need
Tyjae
one of
Spears
those.
or the fucking running. Maybe it was the running back from USC, not Tulane. Yeah, I think I'm getting those two mixed up. But
I love the
Not-
Devon A-Chain pick for the Dolphins.
you love that even after they're keeping Jeff Wilson or Raheem Mostert?
I do. I think the more depth you... I mean, think of the last couple Super Bowl winners. Which one of them had like a, this is our guy, like running back? They were all like running back by committee, and Devin A-Chain is a really good running back from... He was like the only guy holding up Texas A&M when they were playing real shitty. So I think it's great for them. Especially in that offense, that 49ers type offense. Like, that's why I love it.
Gotcha. I could see it working out.
Just another guy to plug in like they do in San Fran. Like, hey, this guy's hurt. Oh, here's just this random guy that's going to be a 1,000-yard rusher for us.
Yeah. Jair Brown, another name I heard a lot for Penn State, goes to the 49ers.
Yeah.
I think this is a great pick for him.
He was good. I remember them talking about him a lot during games.
Yep. Tank Bigsby. ETN can't do it all by himself. Jaguars have to draft another running back.
He's a good, like, more like ground and pound kind of guy to kind of balance ETN, but he hasn't done a lot. Like Penn State shut him down when we played him this year and last year.
Right.
So,
this is going to be kind of scary as long as he's healthy. Darnell Washington to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
that guy is good.
They get a monster. Holy shit. And even if he's not going to catch the ball, he's just a body to, get in there.
Speaking of Georgia tight ends, you want to hear some bullshit I've seen? I've seen some of these like way too early mock drafts for next year.
What about
People
Bowers going top 5?
Bowers like number 1 overall or like number 2. And I'm like, no fucking way. Not a chance. I mean, I don't even think like
tight end
Kyle
1,
Pitts didn't
sure.
even go that high. Yes. Not end of top 10, like maybe 9 or 10 maybe, but
yeah, I don't think so.
I just thought that was some bullshit.
That is definitely some bullshit. Jordan Battle to the Bengals. Forgot about Jordan Battle.
I did too. Yeah.
Such a good pick right there.
Great for them. That defense is feisty. It's one of those defenses that's like sneaky good. You just forget that they have good defense.
Right, absolutely. The 49ers went with the kicker.
You were mad about this one. You wanted this guy.
They got the first kicker off the board, and I was mad about it. I was hoping the Pats would take him. God damn it.
I always love when the first kicker goes off the board. You usually have a big tweet from McAfee. People are freaking out. They're like, the first kicker. Let's go.
Yeah. I guess the Patriots got their guy in Chad Ryland.
Yep.
In the next round, so. But they traded up for him, which I thought was weird. Trade up for a kicker. You don't really have to do that.
That's always a weird thing to do. Maybe someone was really zoning in on him. The next 49ers pick is kind of scary, too. I remember him, like, having him behind Kittle is going to be good. Running in that Alabama offense.
Yeah, Cam Latu. I said tight end 2 at best, but he'll probably be in the league forever.
Yeah. He'll probably be a great blocking tight end.
Yep. And then Mekhi Blackman to replace P2 for that Vikings defense.
I don't know if I like the idea of drafting a cornerback from USC after watching that secondary in action all year.
That's true.
I would stay away from that.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's all I had for the for my picks. So
I'm looking to see if I had any other notes to add at all. I did think the Bears draft was interesting. Like, names that I didn't really know, but, I feel like I kind of trust that front office more. And then, that's the only other thing I had to add. It just seemed kind of odd where more picks where I got to just wait and see how it plays out.
Exactly. Other notes, I guess. Let's see here. We got Booty. We got Keyshawn Booty.
Yes, that was the one that was my really big surprise slide to me. I know the whole thing that happened with him. He hasn't played great, but man, when he's played, he's really fucking good. And I could see a similar Jamar Chase thing where he didn't play for a year, and we kind of forgot maybe how good he is. So he could be like a huge steal for you guys. I think. You'd think
that would be really nice if he can even get close to his 21 form.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
And
about it.
His character issues, I think New England's a great place for him to go for that.
100%.
And then my only other one was, did you see the clip of, the Kansas State running back, Deuce Vaughn, got drafted in the 6th round. His dad is a scout for the Cowboys, and there was a clip of him crying. And I think everyone is misinterpreting this clip where they think the dad is crying because he's so happy he got drafted and he got drafted to the team he works for. His dad was actually, I could tell, it was tears of sadness because his dad was so upset. He was trying to do everything he could to make sure his son didn't have to suffer the same fate as him and work for the Cowboys. So it's really a sad story, and people need to stop celebrating this as some happy thing because it's really not fair to the family. Okay, so I just want to clear that up for everyone. So thoughts and prayers to the Vaughn family. I apologize,
dude. I like that theory because also in the clip he said, hey son, it's me. My phone isn't working." Why is his phone not working?
He's trapped. This is a ransom situation. We have an active hostage situation in Dallas, Texas, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's like, call your son. We got to get your son on the line. Oh shit, I can't. My phone's not working. Sorry.
This is Jerry Jones' final act. This is his final Emperor Palpatine act. Like, I mean, considering their fucking war room was a Death Star. Did you see their war room?
It looked pretty dark in there, and he was sitting at the head of the table. I was like, "What the hell is this dystopia?"
Literally, every time they cut to it, I just imagined in my head music going. Dun, dun.
That music needs to be playing when Sean Clifford walks into Green Bay and wins the starting job.
Yeah. I would love that. I'm happy for my guy Cliff. I hated on him so much that Rose Bowl he changed everything for me. I'm rooting for our guy. Do it, you
Dude,
ginger.
That ginger fuck's not gonna last 2 seconds in Green Bay.
He's got to compete with Jordan Love. He's winning that job. He's starting week 3. Put your money on it now.
Another quarterback to go in that round was Dorian Thompson-Robinson from UCLA. He went to the Browns. I like that pick.
I like it for the backup. I would have liked him as maybe I think he could start. He impressed me this year. He was another one of those that, if you refined him a little bit, I think he could be really good.
Yep. Oh, I missed this. I just saw this. Israel Abanikanda from Pittsburgh, running back from Pittsburgh, went to the Jets.
Oh, Izzy to the hizzy.
Easy to the hizzy.
That's a stacked backfield. Breece Hall.
That's going to be good.
Michael Carter, and now Izzy to the hizzy. Whew. Whew.
Especially, hopefully Breece can stay healthy.
Where did our guy Sean Tucker get drafted to? Did he get drafted?
Sean Tucker, who's that?
He signs with the Bucks. He was undrafted, an undrafted free agent. That's the guy who tweets about his performances.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to the Bucks. Oh, imagine him and Brady if they had been on the same team. And
that would be sick.
It seems like they're just rocking out with either Baker or Kyle Trask, huh?
I guess that's what they're gonna do. It's kind of a weird.
That's going to be the worst division, and it's going to be the most exciting to keep track of. Because the winner is going to be 6 and 11. They're going to be 6 and 11, and they're going to be fighting for it the last week.
That'll just be bad.
Very bad. Whoa.
I don't think there are any more surprises. Zach Kuntz, who went to Camp Hill, he went to the same high school I did, got drafted by the Jets. Tight end out of Old Dominion. It's fucking 6'7".
The old Kuntzmeister.
Yeah, I think that was Max Dugan went to TCU. Duggan. Sorry.
He went to TCU? I know he went to TCU.
Oh, sorry, Jesus Christ. He went to the Chargers.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He got drafted by the Chargers in the 7th round, yeah.
Ooh. Sorry, that wasn't me being a dick. I didn't know what he did. I didn't know what he did. I was like, I know he went to TCU. What did he do after that? I do have a thought of this class overall. After looking through it all, I went through all the rounds earlier today and was going over everyone. I think we might look back on this class and it's not going to be one of the best. a lot of the names. I think there'll be some standouts, but I don't know. I feel like more of the picks have questions than don't have questions. I don't know why I think that, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the second round and the third round made more sense for teams than the first round did.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird.
Like even
Kind of a
our
weird
picks, even our picks that I love, some of them had questions too. So like, it's. I still think I just don't see a world, as long as they have the right system and players around them early. I don't see a world where Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud aren't like at least good enough to remain starters for a while. Like,
Right.
I just don't see that world.
Yeah. So this is my thought. This is just more in general to the Patriots. So the Patriots just had their best draft since 2012 when they picked Chandler Jones and Dante Hightower in the first round. To have Gonzo and Keon White fall to them in the first and second, respectively, is absolutely insane. Marte Mapu is a classic Belichick player. He reminds me of when they drafted Jamie Collins. They're both exceptional hybrid type players that can drop into coverage or rush the quarterback. Offensive line was the main focus the rest of the draft. They got a center and 2 guards, all of which can play right guard or left guard. I believe Jake Andrews is the future starting center. He was a state champion wrestler. Kuiper loves that.
Ooh, that's great. That's always I think that's huge for an offensive lineman.
Absolutely. I would rather my offensive lineman know how to get someone down to the ground than just have offensive line experience.
Like knowing how to manipulate someone else's bodies. I think if they were smart, I think offensive linemen should practice like judo or something. Because that's like huge, like using your opponent's body against them, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Or go the wide receiver route and do ballet.
Yeah, like Lynn Swan.
Yep.
Fruit.
Exactly.
I said that to a Pittsburgh Uber driver when I went out with Shane. I was pretending that I was from England.
All that fruit.
He was not happy. He was very bad. He was very upset
Jesus
about
Christ.
it.
So usually the Pats get their kickers right in the draft, so I'm not too concerned about them drafting Ryland that high. And they drafted another punter out of Michigan State.
Nice.
So yeah, very good draft overall. Filled a lot of needs. Wide receiver might have been lacking a little bit, but we got Demario. I can't remember what his fucking name is. In the 6th round here, it was Demario Douglas out of Liberty.
Okay.
That was the second wide receiver we got.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, and we got Amir
teams...
Speed. I like that name.
Ooh, Speed.
Speed.
Better be fast. I feel like both our teams had like solid picks that we're both very happy with. I don't know how I can't. You live and die on the Georgia Bulldogs at this point for us. Like it is. I know it's annoying, but it's true at this point. Like even Keely Ringo, like I said, that's shocking. Didn't think we were going to get him. And any holes that I thought we might have needed to fill, like I thought we maybe needed to get another running back. We got DeAndre Swift. We dealt with in trades and shit. So I'm happy with it. It's a draft that looks great now. Let's see how it plays out.
Yep. Yeah. Like you said, I think this will be a very tempered expectations. I have tempered expectations for this class overall.
Yeah.
But the way our teams picked, it was
very good.
Some of the winners. I think Patriots definitely had a top 5 draft overall.
I think we both have high expectations from this class for each of our teams.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm underselling how excited this DeAndre Swift move I am, because he's from Philly. My brother got in trouble at a party with him. I got him in a lot of trouble with my mom. So like there's kind of like I don't know him at all. No kind of communication, but it's just kind of like a cool thing. He's back behind him and Rashad Penny, and behind our offensive line, I think is going to be great, and I'll leave it at that.
That should be good. Hell
I'm
yeah.
Excited.
Anything else?
Start the season. That's what else. Start the season.
Let's just get it on. Let's get it on.
And Sixers Celtics starts tomorrow, I believe, and I'm ready.
Oh, nice! Finally.
I'm gonna be no.
Dude, Sixers haven't played in like 2 weeks. How good do you think they're going to do?
The next round has started, and there's still a Game 7 that's, like, going on tonight. So, like, I don't... It's annoying, but so I'm very excited for the Sixers-Celtics. And I hope it ends up being Leafs-Bruins, because just having Boston fighting two fronts, and I hope they lose both, because I'm on one side, and fuck them.
Let's go. All right, birthday episode next week. Let's try to come up with something that maybe includes our ages this time. We did birth dates last time. So I'll be 27, you'll be 26, right?
Yeah. Okay, I think I know the way I want to go. I don't know. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know if you want to do the same thing or if you want to do your own thing with 27. Because I already think I know what I want to do with 26.
Gotcha. Text. Yeah, we'll just talk after this. So.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alrighty. Thank you for listening, everyone. Go follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave a like, comment, everything. And, follow us on Twitter if you want to. I know people don't follow us on Twitter, but that's okay.
Twitter's become a hellhole, to be honest. It sucks.
I still like it, but
it still gives me what I need. It gives me what I need, but
I will say without Twitter, I would never came up with the Brittany Griner chocolate rain. So
that's true. That's true.
All right, everybody, have a good week. We'll be back next week.
See ya.
And much.